Hi, this is Douglas C. Perry, Editor-in-Chief of IGN Xbox and 360, with a review of Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 on Xbox 360. EA has made a lot of Lord of the Rings games, but this is the first RTS on the Xbox 360, and it's come out pretty darn well. What EA has done has made a control scheme that works on the consoles. They've built it from the ground up. They haven't actually taken the PC and just converted it to the Xbox 360 controller. What they've done is they've used the triggers and the bumpers and the buttons to do very simple 1 and 2 and 3 button combinations to make sure that you're getting into battles quick, with some control, and in a way that's both friendly and fun. And for the most part, they've succeeded. The control isn't as exact, it's not as precise, and it doesn't allow for the micromanagement that you get on the PC. But what it does allow you to do is get about 3/4 of the way there with a control scheme that's just fun to use. What they've done is they've taken the Palantir and they've taken some of the control schemes and put them into a presentation on the bottom left-hand side of your TV so that you can see menus pop up and down using the triggers, the left and right triggers. You can control the whole army with a double click of the A button. You can control different types, or you can control specific types that you want using the left and right bumpers. And for the most part, they've got controls that work. I think what will happen in the future is that other console makers that make RTSs are going to see this scheme and try to copy it. But specifically in this game, what they've done is made the PC version of Battle for Middle-earth 2 work on the consoles. And what's more, they've made it work on Xbox Live. So what you've got is a pretty darn good looking game. The presentation is not the highest resolution quality, but it's still good. There's fantastic animations, lots of different units. There are 6 different kinds of units. You can play a good and evil campaign. In the evil campaign, it's awfully nasty. You can go into the Shire and take out all these hobbits. It's quite evil. On the good side, you've got fantastic elves that you can build up. Their archers are very, very strong, perhaps too strong. And you've got an evil campaign where you have mostly goblins that you use, who you have to replenish regularly because they're kind of like the Zerg in StarCraft. In terms of the multiplayer, there are about 4 to 5 different multiplayer modes, and each one of them works pretty well. They're kind of variations of a theme. The EA servers are pretty decent at this point, and the only thing that we didn't really like so much was the Heroes campaign. Unlike the PC version, the Heroes you'll have to open up through winning achievements in the single-player campaigns, both the good and evil, and the game allows you to play both in the easy, or rather in the easy, medium, and hard levels. And as you progress through the levels and you beat the primary and the secondary objectives will allow you to get achievement points and also open up heroes for you to play in multiplayer. I think in the end what we have here is a game that works really well on the console. It's probably the best console RTS we've ever seen. It's certainly not as good as the PC version. There's a lot of work to be done, but EA should be applauded for its innovation and making a good port. One last thing that should be mentioned, there is a whole lot of slowdown in various parts of the game that you'll notice that sometimes get in the way of the game and other times don't. But generally it's about a 30 frame per second, maximum usually around 22 to 25 seconds. So that's both on the single-player campaign and the multiplayer campaign. Personally, it's a Lord of the Rings game. I'm totally excited to play it. Secondly, it's an RTS game, and I love these games and never have a chance to play them on the PC. Now it's coming to Xbox 360, and I think people who are looking forward to RTSs and like their consoles are going to be really happy to play this both online and offline.